Elder Titan 3.
Dude, I don't know.
We've seen that scale sometimes. It's just really iffy. I mean, you gotta go with T1 here, right?
Yep.
The lineup just looks very wonky.
Are there any lanes that is going to be in favor of T1? Because I feel like SMG, their lane setups are incredibly strong. Oh,
I think the top lane
Zephyr's
should be
probably
quite
just dead
easy.
down here.
Oh yeah.
He's got the boots, but Roger should be able to find him with the vision.
Did he eat a splitter?
Helping out with mid ones.
He did, huh?
I guess he did. He's now going to hit another one as well.
I also think his stun 0.25 seconds longer before, didn't it?
What was it before, sorry? What were you saying?
Yeah. Maybe didn't it stun a little bit longer before as well?
I can't remember if they reduced the stun duration. All I know is Cuckoo's getting absolutely bodied down, but this is the issue of the Night Stalker. Like, your first 5 minutes is atrocious. Oh, Zephyr.
Oh, Moon.
You poor man. He's stalked underneath the observer board. Moon's happy with just dropping the ultimate for a kill like that, because he has had definitely the best lane out of all the lanes so far, at least for T1. So how can Carl look to bring back the lineup at T1 here?
Maybe a spear to the tower.
Oh wow, it just gets the stun. And yeah, they've got enough time to set up the poison. He'll attempt the TPR. Oh, Fu, can he get another tick with the help of mid one's TP? And if mid one wants to stick around, he's got 4 points edict. That's a great question.
I mean, Dusa is still somehow same net with his last shot. We had like a minute 8 duel.
Can they actually defend this tower? I feel like SMG are super strong right now. Arena's solely committed for the Dragon Knight. They'll lose Carl, but Radiant still, look at the survivability thanks to Roji. Arthur will make it a second. And now they've scouted out Zephyr. Bloodhounds chasing their next kill. The Echo Stomp sets up for the split Earth, sets up for a double on Moon, and it was an ambitious attempt there for T1 to defend your tower, and finally Zephyr will take that out. I mean, Hardcamp's been blocked for ages as well. So Moon's going... Oh, they're actually diving deep on the T2 mid one. This is very deep now. But at least he's got Abaddon nearby. Spike Zephyr charging up the Finger of Death. So not damage to kill him off just yet. Somehow mid one tanks through all the damage, which allows the rest of SMG to converge underneath the T2 tower. They'll miss the spear, but the Photic Shield popping, and Zephyr will fall as well. So Leshrac, I mean, he pays his dues there, helping SMG find 4.
Is my Wi-Fi still there? It is, right?
Yeah, well, I can still hear you at least.
Like the curtains closed, the light went off.
And revealing the blink. Carl's
well.
gone. That's another kill where SMG. What more can they lead it into? You gotta get kill after kill after kill. Continue to flood the map. Take away the farm that T1 are looking for here as mid one. They're diving deep again under the T2 tower. She's got the Stone Gaze, but the constant chain control. The Hex might give her enough time to get the ultimate up, but they've already burnt the mana completely dry. Mid one about half health to play with. The issue is she doesn't have a lot of mana. With the Night Stalker able to fly her out of the arena, they're targeting down mid one, but again, Rogi's positioning on the Abaddon is just giving mid one so much survivability. Finally, they'll bring him down. Savage is still nearby. Moon, if he wants to blink him forward with a spear, finds a connection. Now with the Soulbind leashing them up, but it doesn't matter. They've dealt with the Medusa. And Arfu even finds Cuckoo as well. Is this ever going to get to a stage where Dai can contesting these fights at the early stage? That they're so far behind in net worth.
They need Dusa to get stronger, honestly. She couldn't get the Stone Gaze out in time, but now they're looking for a fight. Mid one alone.
Mid one stuck around for too long. He's got yours to delay. Moon's got a TP in. Arena's on cooldown for another 8 seconds. But with all the bursts, just solely drop without the Abaddon. That's been the X factor. That's why mid one has been able to play so over-aggressive. But this time, an overzealousness positioning is going to cost him his life. They're targeting 23. But once he gets out of the arena, looks like Savage should be able to retreat successfully. So a 1-for-1.
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to Elder Titan reaching level 20 with a bunch of items and getting the 100% cleave talent.
A fight that looks good for Lesh is when he's used all his mana. You have such a high mana pool that you want to use all of it, and having any little bit of survivability from your supports to enable that is exactly what you want to pair him up with. And that's what they've done in the Abaddon, and that's why this game has looked so good for them so far. There's a team fight breaking up. Moon is able to get the blink away. Zephyr though, prioritized. It's a lot of their stun lock. A 1-for-1 as Moon fell off to the side. And now they can target down Rogi. They'll start buying him up with his duo in mid one, but now without the protection of the Abaddon, who's going to look to buy back, but he's too far away from the tower. The Echo Stomp will delay it. Is that enough? And wow! KP, what an Echo Stomp. And now mid one, there's your duo. Back
damage.
nearby, and Rogi, so Cuckoo blinks on top of him. Rogi, great protection. A photic shield just before the breathe fire damage, and now Savage, he gets clips on the edge of the Echo Stomp. Grimstroke is just going to have to leave the win condition to fall. Maybe mid one will drop. A lot of mana getting brought back. But that's not enough, as what a buyback from Rogi, enabling them to continue to play this aggressive front.
This is called pre-clicking. Did you do that in your bracket?
Yes. Did he have vision of
Very
him in the high ground?
mechanic.
That was my only question. I didn't think he saw him at the spot he was. He's got BKB. I'll force it out.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They did fight the Grimstroke though. Moon wants to pounce and he will. Great use of the silence from Whitemon. And
they diving
far
him?
out. Wait, Moon? Moon? Can they punish? Do you want to... they're so scared right now.
What's happening? It is all for...
And now Savage is... like, this is not your tower, it feels like. It's like Radiant are controlling the area. Moon's gonna jump in. How are you able to protect 23SAVAGE? They're running a rampant. Radiant. The Berserkers right now, it feels like. T2 tower. Who cares? What is going on? Wow. I mean, this is almost Bloodstone on mid one. Moon might have a Deso. He does. He's got a Deso. KP's almost got Aghanims. They found Carl down bot. BKB is on cooldown for another 5. But the mid one burst damage, he's gone.
Wow,
SMG. Okay, so we have yet to see an answer to the Medusa.
Nightstalker still struggling. He has a Blink Dagger still, but he needs BKB to be really strong. Mars is a potential target.
Cuckoo to jump.
Gone.
Zephyr to follow. Radiant trying to collapse. Rogi a bit too far away though, unfortunately. So pickoffs like that can bring you back. You'll take the space you can get. As Savage, I mean, he's working on Skadi next item. If this game continues to go late, that's where T1 are going to feel their most power. But right now, they're too far away from that. Another start. But the Abaddon's positioning once again. Great use of the Phantom's Embrace. They need to continue to control the Abaddon to make sure the Leshrac will get brought down from 4 to 0. And they're able to do that successfully. A great start for T1 as now they'll target Rogi. With the ultimate on cooldown. No escape for him. Down for 70s. He brought back earlier in the game.
Yeah.
Another jump. Cuckoo this nighttime. Arfu, great positioning. Now they'll just target the Shadow Demon instead to push him further away. But he's already got the Aghanims and jump in. Moon into the silence. They got the Earthspark follow up. Moon, it's just gonna give away another life. No, Moon.
He just respawned.
Oh, this is costly. I literally just said late game Dota T1, they're most powerful. I mean, you're gonna have nighttime in 5 minutes, which is exactly the Aegis timer. Do you feel like they have the right read here to not at least mount a potential defense to contest Roshan? T1, they're honestly 2 minutes away, and they're going to be a formidable opponent, even though they're 9,000 gold behind.
Yeah, this Radiant lineup can crumble really fast. BKB still available.
Carl? Okay, just got to get out.
Run away.
He doesn't have TP. BKB's about to expire. Moon will jump in. What an arena! Locks out Savage's damage as well. Soulbind not enough, as now with the Dragon Knight falling ever so low. Can they get the last little inch of damage they can? The Stone Gaze holding everyone in place here. Echo Stomp able to disrupt this. They're going to deal with the support. Zephyr falling. They've got the buybacks. They need to rely on this heavily, but it's just up to 23SAVAGE. The Medusa's damage isn't really there at the moment. They're diving deep underneath the base. The Age is going to tick out here. Have they got enough left in the tank here from T1 once the buybacks come through? Carl with a jump in, holding the Leshrac. Without the Abaddon to give him the protection here, they'll find mid one. It's a costly fight, but at least you're able to keep your life for your Medusa. Cuckoo can also cancel. Moon, he jumped in. He tried to find Cuckoo. Does he have a TP out? Void still on cooldown for a couple seconds. Just makes it. And DK's
well,
also...
not 25 yet. That's a pretty big one.
Power.
Also the shot, I think, as I said, this game is very, very impactful. We'll see if he wants to go for that or just get it from Roshan.
Uh-oh. Smoke on smoke. Moon will pop. They're all grouped up for the arena. The instant stun. Abaddon needs to protect him. Moon able to get the BKB off now with the arena, but they've initially brought down Grimstroke. Cuckoo targeting the supports. A difficult start to the fight here for T1 with the numbers disadvantage now, but they still got the BKBs available. They need to target down the Shadow Demon. This break is causing so much chaos. 23SAVAGE is unable to stand his ground. They're straight on top of the Medusa. She's going to end up falling. And now they need a reset for the jump in. They don't want to reset. Zephyr, she's still got the burst of the Finger of Death. Moon's up to a killing spree now for the jump in on the mana train. It'll delay the inevitable. But the break, it got rid of the split shot. Stopped so much damage on the Medusa. And now Moon, the blink has been used. Arena's up in 5 seconds as well. Carl should be okay. No Medusa for 50 though. They push pretty fast with Deso and Edic. Unfortunately, Lesh is not alive, so you got to rely on Moon and KP. Carl's going to do the dirty work though. They'll miss the spear. Whitemon still just getting right-click down the old-fashioned way with the Mars. Whitemon has nothing defensive to provide himself to keep the life, but he's got a buyback available.
You could really see how important he is though to the damage output on the Medusa. Like she's sitting at no armor at all once he's next to her. And she was melting super fast. And even in the minus, what, Carl? Did you just solo kill him?
Yeah. When the ET gets on top of him, having 0 armor is really scary.
100%. He also picked up his cleave, telling Cuckoo on smoke. Dark Attention pop.
Missteps it. Photic Shield enables the BKB. But the slows are out. An incredible Echo Stomp. KP, he wants to go in. Unfortunately, won't have the boys behind him. He's got Crystallis completed on KP as well. You were saying if he can get to that stage, Cuckoo pops the smoke. They found the Shadow Demon. Oh, that's such an important target. And Photic Shield trying to protect him. Zephyr's going to jump in as well with a 2-man Earth Spike. They brought down the Shadow Demon. Now without the break capability, you see all the passives coming into play. Straight on top of Moon. Arena gives him some space, stopping the Medusa damage. Moon's still alive. The Abaddon of Photic Shield. Carl will fall as well. And now 23SAVAGE. I mean, he's just got Grimstroke behind him. Cuckoo tried to buy back, but they don't have a T1 mid. He's closing the distance, still with the nighttime movement speed. They're losing the mana, slowly draining the health as well. 23SAVAGE, he needs help, he needs an out. Cuckoo! What a crit! Oh no, Moon! What a fight from SMG and a white one. Oh, he just makes it out. That's a big, big fight though.
Another side gone. Probably Medusa buys back and she defends by herself. Probably can, to be honest, because she's Medusa.
I don't know how valuable that would be on your core AT.
Good, but not less.
Not like the Lesh stun.
Yeah, the arena duration is really high, and without the BKB on Medusa, you just can't do anything about it. They're going to him
Jump
again.
on Savage. Carl, he's got his own answer. Now with the Soulbind, it's a heavy commitment to try and bring down Medusa. Gotta be careful if you overcommit into a Skadi. The slows are out, Moon. Trying to protect his team with the Bulwark. In fact, let's just crit him down. Let's get KP involved as well. Savage, he needs help. Inkswell dispels there. He'll turn. Stonegaze is out, but the Force Mobility, they're all looking for a retreat. Mid one, he doesn't give a damn right now. They burnt all the mana. Jump in, Moon. Once again, the Inkswell hard to spell. Is it going to be fast enough? KP! The Elder Titan answered finally the Medusa. It's got 2 losses as SMG. Such a crafty draft, and they'll take it 38 minutes in.
Alright, if you can't beat Medusa late game, let it get to late game, I guess is the lesson we just learned. All in aggression, all in mid game. I mean, their scaling is pretty decent as well still with the heroes. I think the only way they really lose this game is if either TA and or Storm like get completely out of control.
5-on-5 battles early on. Like there was a lot, of course, once this nighttime introduction. Storm? This is a bizarre position from Moon. Unless they get a 5-man Ravage on an Earth Spike, that's 100% a tip. And a first blood for Savage too.
Who's gonna tip him? Cuckoo, okay.
Like, that's so tip worthy.
You don't just put the ward down there. Dragon Creep Wave. Support have 6.4 HP reach with no items.
Yeah, he's tanky. down bot.
Oh, KP.
KP's in trouble, being perfect timing before the chain, and Savage and Whitemon are able to kill off the KP Timber Sawyer. We don't give an
I'm not
example.
gonna roast you, don't worry. You don't need to wait for anything.
Mid one.
We're waiting, I know.
Mid
Everyone's
one.
getting burned.
I think he's gone here. If Zephyr can keep on
gone.
top of him, and now Roger as well.
And Roger.
They'll chase down mid one. They'll chase down Roger. A double for Cuckoo, and he's just got to trail behind. Loving life when you just get these freebies. We saw what earlier could happen when you force the Darkseer to transition into a support by picking the Enchantress. And now he doesn't have a lane counter. In fact, he's into a pretty good matchup in the mid one Templar Assassin, and unless the body blocks from Roger are on point, which they are, but Cuckoo, he can still play around with the surge, Vac back into the double Iron Shell, and well, mid one, that's your second deaths here on the Templar Assassin, and yeah, they're gonna keep the tips flowing in. His hero.
Yeah.
Really?
It's 6, 12, 18, 24, I think it closes up. Unless it's just one specific cosmetic.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, it is. Okay, what the hell? I did not know that. Cuckoo top. They use the first split of the game. And Cuckoo will fall. That's a 5 times killing streak, and Moon gets it. Okay.
Did he solo him?
No, Roger had to use split.
And DK is really like one of the only heroes that can actually do that. Because the stun has no mana cost. And he just has innate survivability.
Radiant's top
For SMG, they're going to jump in.
Oh, they're gonna
Straight on top of Savage. He's got the finger of death, but Moon doesn't commit. Instantly seeing the TPs, Cuckoo as well with the pipe, giving him enough survivability at the last remaining seconds here. And now, they're hunting Moon. Will be a little bit more difficult without Zephyr nearby, but that was their reveal of the Blink Dagger on Lion, and they're actually collapsing him by the outpost. Roger's gonna get found. There's the reveal of the Dragon Tail Blink from Zephyr. And Roger soaked down the damage, soaked down to the health as well. The Whitemon, his positioning has been pretty solid so far.
Yeah, and another smoke up. Into a triangle.
Oh, mid one.
Oh, mid one, he's gone.
He's got Arfu maybe to disrupt this. That's a great Earth Spike, but mid one slowed down way too drastically to look to reset. KP's gonna be cautious as well. Carl's still a lot of damage. Mid one's gonna buy back. This is, they have to get more out of this than just maybe one kill, because Templar Assassin's net worth is gonna be hit too heavy. So kill off Zephyr. Roger's got another tornado in a couple seconds. They don't need it to control the Razor with Arfu blinking on forward. No reset for Carl. Disruptor back down after the Ur Scepter, and double the meld. Carl's down. That's 2 to start. Can they get anything more? Whitemon trying to chase Arfu, miscoil. We'll get him before he dies. A buyback on mid one to get 3. You feel like that's worth it here. So the recognition that, well, for T1, they do kind of struggle with taking that. Moon's underneath an observer ward. Moon, zip, no, Zephyr with the Eclipse. Is it enough damage to the stun lock with the fall beam? Yes, sir, it is. Savage, that's a big one to pick up there. As Moon, 437 gold given away.
You gotta put some sentry. Okay. Did it. I remember the TI qualifier. Somebody just didn't put a sentry, and the trap was in there forever. Roger does have split.
Moon's up in 15 seconds. See how?
Oh, he buys
even
back.
buy back. Finger of Death committed. DK gets
Whoa,
the
the damage.
whirling death. KP showing up big here with the Timber Sword. They're straight on top of 23SAVAGE as well. Whitemon, the Aphotic Shield's on cooldown. They'll do with the cause. Mass commitment though for this Roshan Pit. They're targeting mid one, but it's able to get a little bit of distance away. But the Menace Law on Moon, it doesn't matter. They'll target down Whitemon. They'll try and target down Cuckoo as well. Savage. Oh no, it's not enough.
Savage fights back. Oh, he bought back and does
as
again.
well. The drag back with the Vortex SMG. Triple kill on triple kill.
It's now Roshan as well. Oh, Storm looking for the DK. Okay, gets out barely.
Uh-oh. You just gave them a huge window. Very great for Roger, but at least he's got 2 points in Primal Split. They feel power. It's surging through them. They want to go up higher ground.
Really?
This is scary into a Darkseer. Moon. He's used a lot of his mana now just on Zephyr's Dragonite. The pipe mitigates the Finger of Death, and now you're pretty heavily committed in for this. Jump on forward. Trying to bring down the Lion. A lot of their control at the moment. The Glaive's bouncing back and forth. And they'll lose Arfu. KP doesn't get the chain down to the low ground as well. But dealing with the Timber Saw is so difficult. So the Primal Split's now been wasted. Jump in once again. The expiration of the Primal Split. Means that Roger's got nowhere to go. So Tier 1 will claim a secondary. He's down for 70 seconds as well. It's a long time here with the dieback on the brew. Radiant.
Just as they smoke up. This could be absolutely game winning.
Pedal to the metal.
Storm X.
Gotta be careful in a choke point if they group up here. They don't have primal split for another 5 seconds. They'll jump mid one. A just gonna tick out in 20 seconds, but the first life already dealt with. There's the zip in, the vortex, onto 2 with the drag back, all with the AoE damage from KP, but now 23SAVAGE with the BKB, a clip chop as well. Fu's getting ripped apart here. But DK and Lion both the fall. Savage can stand his ground, but now with the BKB expiring, Moon's gonna jump in once again. That's an even better vortex with all the spill damage from the side blades from the low ground. It's a triple for KP. Carl can only rely on the Cyclone to give him some space. He's going to try and chase down mid one. Refractions on cooldown. Do they have any detection? Mid one's going to turn. He's got no damage left to the tank. The disarm. It's out. Is it enough? The Razor needs to reset. He'll get back to safety. Carl still though. The plasma field. KP somehow with the reactive armor stacks. KP will survive. Carl now is in trouble. Melt here. The crit's not enough. Playing around with the essence drink. Playing with fire. Carl should still fall though. Oh no!
These team fights are so chaotic and so close.
And they have incredible vision around bot from Dire. The traps, the wards set up. Radiant unable to see them. Carl. Do you want to go on him though? BKB, used Halberd, Titan Sliver as well. They're aware of this. Whitemon's nearby. They want to drag him outside the base. Force him to get out of the position they set up at the moment. Now with the Eclipse drop, KP, he's taking the full brunt of the force at the moment. The USF, they give him a little bit of survivability. SMG on the high gun as well. That's a BKB completely wasted, but they're zoning away TA2. Okay, no one's down just yet. Roger, though, should fall. Catch the last Panda. And they will. Roshan's up, though. This could be costly with a lot forced out. I mean, I don't think Moon wants to think about stealing it. It's got an item slot available for one of the items. Just nearby. Zip in. Moon. Lincoln's pop. Gotta be careful now. Oh, I guess he gets the kill on Roche, so a little bit of gold. A just snatched, however. He's still a bit away from it. He's bored out as well, so just needs to play it mail. So go.
Well, if he dies now, play carefully.
Again, they're dangling Carl on the front line. Zephyr jump in. Moon. Lincoln's pop gives him the space. Initiation. Not finding a pick off just yet. But Roger the recognition. He's got to control the Luna. Kite a majority of the damage outside the fight. Savage has already popped the BKB. But look at Carl. Oh, what a timing on the cheese. They're straight on top of mid one though. Cuckoo blink forward mid one. He's out of refraction charges, but the BKB gets back to safety. Another round of the power split's going to turn over. They're going to be careful though. Carl. He falls though. No buyback. And now with the numbers advantage, they can swing on 4 for more. KP getting chased down. Whitemon, not enough left in the tank. Just the Abaddon. But, I mean, SMG, they get a kill on Carl. Yeah, there has to be so much emphasis on kiting these BKBs. Like, Savage used it incredibly early through that fight. They just weren't able to lock through mid one. You know, Zephyr wasn't nearby. They are converging on 23SAVAGE's positioning. He's still got the Aegis for another minute 20, but mid one, they're almost bringing him down just yet. BKB not pop. Is the evasion going to be enough to before the BKB? But now they'll deal with the first life. They'll kill off Zephyr. He might just have to BKB TP out. But mid one's damage might just go through it though. Savage is going to try and end up running. But they can chase him down. He's got enough for buyback, but they'll catch out the rest of the heroes as well. Borrow time, TP out. No, Moon. He's got the Vortex to cancel. So Whitemon's going to fall. He doesn't have a buyback. They're already running deep inside the base here. Cuckoo. Oh my god, so close. Subserve ward, Cuckoo. If he inches up closer, Whitemon as well. Anyone is the target. Arfu with the jump. Oh, nice reactions on Cuckoo. He thought he was fast enough with the force and the hex, and Cuckoo, he shows who's got the fast reactions. They lose is a full set. Wait, they're TPing in. They don't want to give up this tier 2 tower. Carl needs to lock onto mid one if you can soak all his damage dry, but at the moment still mid one can stand his ground. 166 damage stolen. The Bruce splits are getting dealt with though. Roger's gonna be careful. Roger dies before he ends it. And now KP's gonna die as well. T1.
Oh, they got him.
KP. Mid one just has to turn and stand his ground. He still doesn't have any damage. Still all stolen. He's got no buyback. What? What is going on?
Oh, and there was a dieback from earlier as well, so he's gone for 2 minutes.
All right, just got the wards.
Okay.
Radiant's
What did
Game
Savage
has
get?
been saved.
Oh, it's just a clarity. Okay, never mind. Measly clarity. Ah, Fu? Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah, Fu. All right, you're just giving away a life there. He's got buyback, trying to delay the inevitable. Who gives a damn about backdoor, they say. We don't care about a creep wave. Full set, evened up now. I mean, Dire have theirs bot, Radiant have theirs mid. How long
So
have we
the
got?
scepter with the talent is just like it hits 3 heroes, right?
Yeah, the
The Razor.
oh, KP.
Oh, it's a good pull in.
Great vortex.
Oh my god, the damage!
The Earthspike as well. When they're all grouped up thanks to Moon. They're targeting down Razor. Razor's not on top of TA. This is a perfect start to the fight here from SMG. Carl's going to try and attempt the BKB TP up, but Savage, they'll stop the TP. Savage's BKB now expires.
Savage is
Chain locking
exposed.
down. Where's the help? He's got nothing.
There's no fighter for any of them.
What? Fighting in the river. Carl's getting chased down as well. The
Cuckoo.
disconnection. Cuckoo.
They got Cuckoo, they got Cuckoo.
Speedy.
Potentially, no.
Okay, he's
I
got
have to give up
TP.
on the chase.
Radiant
You can't give up any freebies here on T1. You need as many numbers as possible for the potential GG push, and it's coming through.
Radiant's middle
The Lunar buyback hasn't been forced just yet, so they're aware. SMG. How can they take this now? They're just going to work on the objectives. Carl is going to try and make as much space as possible. Cuckoo, nice
Oh,
vortex with the wall still cooldown. Carl is almost down and out of the BKB. One more
Yes,
second. He
buyback.
doesn't get it off, but he's got a buyback. Zephyr's almost respawning as well. 30 more seconds until the Lunar. Have they stuck around for too long? Primal split, still on cooldown for another 20. Targeting down Carl. Flicker, little bit of distance with the vortex. Moon, he
God.
bites two of them. Setting up for the spill damage. No, Zephyr's down. KP still
Radiant's middle tower
falling
is
low.
under attack.
Cuckoo jump in. Ward's up in 5 seconds. They still got a T4 tower. They got a Lunar up in 10 as well.
And they're peeking out, they're disengaging.
But they need to disengage as a team. KP, nice use of the yours. Looks like Roger just a sacrificial lamb. So T1,
Alright, he's just by team.
Radiant's middle tower is under
they'll
attack.
There's 2 Roach up though. Roach is up, that's
There's a
the,
DD there.
probably
Oh.
where the game's gonna be decided. Ay, 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 ay. These fights are so difficult. Roach is up, they know it. Brew will have to buy back.
They're doing it really fast. And we'll get the vision
Oh,
of
the
Vortex
bro!
into the Earth Spike. Wymon's gonna give them some of the texture, but it
Carl's
doesn't matter. Carl gets ripped apart. Savage might be able to target down Moon. Moon doesn't have a buyback here. So much damage in the Eclipse here, but Savage is still gonna be careful. Maybe they can turn it back around to the high ground, but Whitemon, no, there's no hope. They've caught out the Lunar.
Things out.
Whitemon's still nearby. There's Cyclone there. The priority from Rogi. Maybe the flicker's enough to get back down to the lower ground. Still on cooldown. Can he find it? Cuckoo trying to give him as much space as possible. But they're targeting down once again. Savage, he just doesn't have
Oh my
anything left in the
God.
tank. That should be all she wrote. There's Cuckoo as well. Another yours controlling the darks here. SMG. I think they're going to do it here. Dragon
2-0
has
as
got
well?
an AO disc at 2-0
Radiant's middle
T1.
tower is under
The
attack.
creeps are coming in. I mean, Cuckoo,
Are they, though?
he's recognizing, oh, the glyph is there. Maybe delaying it. I don't know if they can go through backdoor. Does Cuckoo have buyback there? I feel like he's 100% dead.
Caught him. It's Yules. There's no mana for Yules.
KP, no. Okay, Cuckoo's making space. Where's
Alright,
Storm?
KP's
Is Storm
saying
still
I'm
down?
out, I'm going to base.
No, Cuckoo! Oh no! Oh no! He's still got Surge. Can he get it off before mid-one's damage?
Trickster Cloak.
No way this
might have to
game's still
save the
going
game.
on.
Just
Afu?
saved the game. Okay.
Wait, he sees him.
Roach on now.
He's still got Surge. Oh, he blinked on the high ground. What's going on?
And Roger's like, I don't care. I'm taking outpost. That's a Roach at least.
Wait.
Refresher shard. Yeah, this game would have been over otherwise.
I don't even know what to say about this game.
Nah,
Roshan has
just don't say,
fallen
man.
to the dire.
Just feel.
Just feel. Believe he picked up the cheese as well.
Zephyr?
Yes, he did. Oh, you can't be
Gonna go
losing.
down.
Alright, he's got a buyback. Okay. Feels like you just buy back right now. Get on timer, right? You
Yeah,
could
you'll
just
have
split
to
after
eventually.
split after split and deal with the objectives. You've got this bonus demolish damage. Try and deal with the earthlings. Moon An incredible setup for the Earthspike once again.
Oh, Carl again.
You can't get anything off. It's all up to Savage. It's all up to your Luna here, the position 1. It's a great Vortex drag back. But now still, without Carl to take up the abilities, Savage is getting prioritized.
Radiant's middle
Back to the
tower is under
objectives.
attack.
Tier 4 tower.
Radiant's
Throne now
middle
exposed.
tower has
A
fallen.
jump in, cycling up, trying to make as much space as possible. Another 2-man Vortex. At least they're delaying the damage here on mid 1. But without Zephyr, with another round of the Primal Split, they're running through the walls, trying to play around with the positioning. The glaives are bouncing back and forth. Roger still doesn't have another charge. The Hex is out. Mid 1, he's doing the dirty work. Just trying to bring down the Throne. All they need to do is target it to take this game and knock out T1. They should be able to, and they will. T1 knocked out of the Loopet Pro Series 2-0 fashion. The upset from SMG.
All right. I did not expect the game to go that way. And we said Storm is the big X factor, right?